My name is Senita Harris, and I'm here to share my story of how I learned to step in my power in the face of adversity. In 2020, like many of us, my life changed forever. I was 37 years old. I had just started a new job at a purpose-driven agency. I was dating, and I had many people ask me, "Why are you not married yet? Why haven't you had kids?" And in my head, I had time. I didn't want to settle. On top of that, I lived in New York City. So I spent so much time exploring the city with my friends and having so much fun. And then on December 4th, 2 weeks before my 38th birthday, I got a phone call. And on the other end of that call was my doctor. She let me know that I was diagnosed with breast cancer. And at that moment, my life changed forever. I felt like I did not have any control. I knew that if I was going to live, I was going to have to step into my power. Now, although the treatment, I had no choice, and the 16 rounds of chemo, the one surgery, the 6 months of chemo pills, and the 1 year of immunotherapy, I had a choice to step into my power. So I decided to be powerful, and I created my own campaign called The Life of Sin Wins. I started to record videos of myself preparing for this battle. I would put on beautiful makeup, I would wear inspirational shirts, and I would do funny dances, and I would put that out on social media. And I would also encourage my followers and friends, as I was going into these chemo rooms by myself during COVID, to do an act of kindness so that I can be encouraged. And along the way, as I sat in those chemo rooms and I met new breasties, I learned that the women who looked like me were facing disparities and inequities. I began to wonder, why is it that Black women are diagnosed younger at later stages with more aggressive types of breast cancer? And I knew at that moment I had to step into my power again. So I started to advocate for these women, to spread awareness, because like myself, I didn't think it could happen to me. I thought it was not a disease that a Black woman could get. And in that moment, I knew that I had to step into that power and be courageous and advocate for others. Now, this wasn't easy all the time to show up and be happy and joyful. And in fact, a year later, on my birthday, I got a phone call and I learned that my mother passed away. And in that moment, I just felt so angry. I was tired of people telling me that they were sorry for me. I'm sorry you got cancer. I'm sorry that your mother died. I said, no more will people be sorry for me. So I decided to step into my power again. And I wanted to visualize what I would look like. So I called my friend and I set up a photo shoot. I bought a pretty pink dress, and at the time my hair was short, and I put braids in to make it long and beautiful. And I saw that picture and I said, that is the woman that I'm gonna be. And from that moment on, I began to celebrate myself. I went on several trips. I went to Belize, to Mexico. And at the end of my chemo, I went to Disney World like a kid and I celebrated. But not only that, I became powerful again because I joined one of the top breast cancer organizations to help them lead their health equity work. Because I knew that I can make an impact for women who look like me. Because you know what? Not only are their lives on the line, but my life was on the line. So I knew that I had to move in this urgently. So you look at me today and you see that I have the long hair and the beautiful pink dress. And I can tell you today that I am cancer-free. But no. Cancer is not my story. It is just a chapter in my story. And I want you to know that my story continues. So I invite you to follow me on all my social media platforms at The Life of Sin so that you can continue to follow my journey. Thank you.